John 8:1-59. Light in the middle of accusation. Picture the scene. Early in the morning, Jesus is teaching in the temple. People are gathered around him, listening, leaning in, hungry for hope. Then suddenly, the moment is interrupted. Religious leaders storm in, dragging a woman caught in adultery. They push her into the center, right in front of everyone. No privacy, no dignity, just shame. They say, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act. The law of Moses says she should be stoned. What do you say?" But this isn't really about the woman. It's a trap. They want to corner Jesus, either make him look soft on sin or guilty of breaking the law. Jesus doesn't answer right away. He bends down and writes on the ground. The silence is loud. When they keep pressing him, he finally stands and says words that still echo through history.
"Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone."
Then he bends down again. One by one, starting with the oldest, they walk away. Imagine that moment. The stones drop, the crowd thins, and the woman is left standing alone with Jesus. He looks at her and asks, "Where are they? Has no one condemned you?"
She answers, "No one, Lord."
Jesus says, "Then neither do I condemn you. Go now and leave your life of sin." This is grace without denial of truth. Jesus doesn't excuse her sin, but he refuses to destroy her with it. Jesus declares, "I am the light of the world." As the chapter continues, Jesus makes a bold statement. "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Light exposes. Light guides. Light reveals what darkness tries to hide. The religious leaders challenge him again. They question his authority, his identity, his right to speak. But Jesus keeps pointing them back to one truth. He knows where he came from, he knows where he's going, and he speaks what he hears from the Father. He tells them something uncomfortable. They judge by human standards, but he judges with heaven's truth, freedom that goes deeper than circumstances. Many people listening begin to believe in him, so Jesus turns to them and says, "If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." They push back.
"We are Abraham's descendants. We've never been slaves."
But Jesus goes deeper. He explains that real slavery isn't about chains or nations. It's about sin. Anyone who sins is a slave to sin. And then he says something radical. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. Not surface-level freedom, not temporary relief, but deep soul-level freedom. Children of God or children of lies. The conversation grows tense. Jesus tells them that ancestry doesn't equal obedience. Being religious doesn't mean being right with God. He says plainly, if God were truly their Father, they would love him. Instead, he exposes the real issue. They are listening to lies, not truth. They are resisting the very one sent to save them. This is where it gets deeply personal. Jesus tells them that the enemy thrives on lies, but he speaks truth, because truth comes from God. Before Abraham was, I am. Finally, Jesus makes one of the boldest declarations in all of Scripture. He says, "Your father Abraham rejoiced at the thought of seeing my day." They scoff. "You're not even 50 years old. How could you have seen Abraham?" And then Jesus says the words that change everything.
"Before Abraham was born, I am."
Not I was. Not I came later. But I am, the name God used for himself. They understand exactly what he's claiming. And they pick up stones to kill him. But it's not his time yet. Jesus slips away, his mission still unfolding. Closing takeaway. Inspiring message. John 8 shows us something powerful. Jesus doesn't crush broken people, but he confronts hardened hearts. He offers grace to the sinner, light to the lost, freedom to the bound, truth to the confused. But truth demands a response. You can drop your stones or cling to them. You can step into the light or hide in the shadows. Jesus still says today, I am the light of the world. If you follow him, you don't just avoid darkness, you walk in life. Takeaway. No matter your past, Jesus offers freedom without condemnation. But freedom only comes when we choose truth over pride and light over darkness. And the same Jesus who wrote in the dust is still rewriting lives today.